So I completely forgot to film an intro for this video. So welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a full face of e.l.f. cosmetics, as well as me testing out the brand new e.l.f. foundation. Finally, it is such a good foundation. I am going to be including a wear test in this video as well. It is kind of like a 2-in-1 kind of vibe. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's go ahead and get right into it. So I went ahead and I clipped my hair back. So the first thing that I am going to go in with is primers. The first thing that I am actually going to go in with is the e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. I saw Juicy Jazz use one of her setting sprays as like a primer water. I don't know. So I've been using this as that for a little while and I absolutely love it. I feel like it does make a difference with my makeup. So the first thing that I am going to go in with is that. I really love like the spritzer on that as well. So the next thing that I'm going to go in with for primer is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Personally, really like this primer. I'm just going to take some, put it all over my face. I feel like this definitely grips your makeup super nicely. And I do give it like 30 seconds to kind of just set on my face, just for it to get a little bit more sticky. I haven't tried the other primer like this. It's like the niacinamide one or something. I haven't tried that yet. I'm waiting until I run out of this before I buy that one. But this is one of my favorite primers. So normally I would go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filter, but because I am trying out this new foundation, I want to see how it looks without this underneath. So I'm not going to go in with that, but that is a product that I absolutely love. Now for the star of this whole video, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. This is their new foundation that I haven't tried yet. It's a medium buildable coverage, long lasting. It has 1% hydrating hibiscus complex. It is $8 and it has 36 shades. So I am gonna do one side with a brush and one side with a sponge just to see how I like it applied more. I am going to be wearing this foundation for a full day tomorrow, but it is nighttime when I'm filming this today. So I'm just going to be wearing it for a little while, but tomorrow I am going to do a check-in after wearing it for a full day. So I do have mine in the shade 10 Fair Cool. I like the packaging. So I think I'm just going to take some and just dot it on my face. It's going to be hard. I don't think I've like done a foundation video like this where I use where I use a brush on one side, sponge on the other. I am gonna go in with the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. I do really like this brush. Now it did say that it's medium to full coverage, I think is what it said. Now I personally am not really into full coverage. I don't ever really use a foundation brush anymore to apply foundations, mostly because I haven't been wearing foundations. I've just been wearing concealer. It looks really pretty on the skin. Like the coverage is really nice. You guys see it? Compared to this side, I think this shade is a little light for me, but I heard like from other reviews that it oxidizes a little bit, so I'm hoping that it'll oxidize to like my perfect shade. Now I'm not gonna try to build it up because I don't really like full coverage kind of vibes. This looks pretty good to me. I'm just gonna go over it a little bit with my sponge. So now for the other side, I'm gonna just, I think, put some on the back of my hand, which is how I normally would apply foundation. I'm gonna see how that looks. Much coverage I can get that way, because I prefer like light to medium, not really a full coverage kind of vibe. Yeah, so it is more sheer when you apply it with a sponge, but I'm also not using a lot of product either. So I'm just gonna take some. I'm gonna actually just apply it directly onto my face, because that's when I put on the back of my hand, it gave me light coverage, which is what I would like. But since this side is more medium coverage, I'm gonna go in with some more product. Just go ahead on on my face. I am really excited about this foundation. Also, before I forget to mention, I am blending this out with my e.l.f. Total Complexion Sponge. They're like $5 at Walmart. I really like this sponge. Okay, so off the bat, I personally like the side with the sponge more than the side with the brush, just because I don't like a full coverage kind of look. I prefer the light coverage. I feel like this side with the sponge also looks a little bit more dewy than this side with the brush. This foundation is a 10 from me. I absolutely love this, the way it looks right now, but we'll see how it wears. So before I go in with my concealer, I am going to go in with my e.l.f. Putty Color Correcting Eye Brightener. Mine is in the first shade. I believe it's light or peach. Just looks like this. I am going to apply it with my e.l.f. concealer brush. This brush is literally everything. I absolutely love this brush. I need to buy another one because it broke off and I keep gluing it on. Okay, so I'm just going to take some and just apply it on my under eyes. You can use your finger too. Okay, so I'm switching over to applying it with my finger. I like to switch back and forth between the brush and my finger, but I'm gonna just use my finger for this. I might just stick a little bit on my eyelids just to kind of get rid of some of that discoloration that I have. So this is one side with the color corrector, and then this is the other side without it. I just feel like it does make a difference, and it's a super affordable color corrector. So for concealer, I'm gonna go in with my favorite concealer from e.l.f., the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I have mine in the shade Fair Rose. This concealer, you guys, is everything and a bag of chips. I absolutely love this concealer. Stuff is so good, and it's like, it has the best coverage. I haven't been wearing foundation, so I've just been using this on like my problem areas or to cover up my dark circles, and it's done a really good job. You don't even need the corrector with this concealer, but I just like to put it on as an extra step. I'm just gonna put a few dots on my face, like under my eyes. I don't really put a lot of this on anymore. And then I'm just gonna highlight and on a problem area. But the foundation did a really good job of like evening out my skin tone, and it has really good coverage, even the side with the sponge. So I don't have to put on a lot of this. And to blend that out, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. I think this is the concealer sponge. It's smaller in size compared to the complexion sponge, and I've just been using both of them in my routine. So I'm just gonna blend out some. You guys, I'm really loving that foundation. I'm excited to see how it wears tomorrow throughout the day. You guys, like, look at that coverage. That concealer is so good. I feel like my base looks really pretty. Before I go in and like set my face with powder, I do have some liquid products to use today. So I've actually never tried this, so it's the first time. Some of these products I've never tried, but we're trying them in today's video. All right, so for bronzer, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand in the shade Fair Light. This is actually for contour, but I'm gonna use it for bronzer today. I have used the highlighter, and I do really like that, so I have high hopes for this. I just don't know how I'm going to apply this. So I'm, I guess, just gonna take some, like, dot it, like where I would put some on my forehead. I'm putting a little bit because I don't really know. Is that even like straight? I don't know how pigmented this is, and we're about to find out. So I'm gonna blend out this with my complexion sponge. I'm just gonna flip it over. This shade looks like a cool shade. Definitely blends out, and you have to build it up, I would say. I think I might build it up just a little bit. On this side, I kind of put a little too much. So I feel like this side has more pigment. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more on this side just to kind of match the other side. I feel like it blends out really nicely, and it's really pretty. I feel like it gave me a little bit of color and not too much. Now for blush, I'm really excited about this. I got a new shade in the e.l.f. Camo liquid blushes. This is in the shade Peach Perfect. I love these blushes and I'm super excited to try out this shade. It's also super affordable. So these are really pigmented. I'm just gonna take some and do one and do two. I'm gonna do like one cheek at a time. I am gonna blend out the blush with my Ultimate blending brush. I did go ahead and just clean it off. I saw someone use this for blush and I thought it looked really pretty, so try to use it to blend out. See, I really like this color. I feel like it's really pretty on my skin tone and it's not like overpowering. I feel like the other shade that I have is a little too pinky. I think this is a shade that I like better than that one, and I like it blended out with this brush too. It's like a little light little wash. I'm gonna go ahead and just build it up a little bit, do like one more dot, kind of just trying to see the intensity of this blush. That is super pretty. I'm really liking this blush color. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other cheek off of camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so far I'm obsessed with this blush shade, and this brush with this blush, it's a really good combo. That blended out so easy and seamlessly. I'm gonna have to start applying my blush with this brush. So for highlighter, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand highlighter in the shade Champagne Campaign. This highlighter is so pretty. I'm obsessed with like all of e.l.f.'s products. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. They're so good. And I've tried this highlighter before. So I'm just gonna dot some on like that and then blend it in with my finger. Not gonna do like a lot. I feel like with this highlighter though, sometimes it can pick up the product underneath. It gives like such a pretty glow on the skin. I'm excited to wear this makeup out tomorrow because I am just gonna do my makeup exactly like this. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like in the daylight and the wear test, the foundation. I just wanted to play with makeup tonight, so that's what we're doing. Now for powder, I have the old packaging of this because I haven't ran out of it yet, so I haven't bought the new packaging. But I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. Mine is in the light shade, I think, the light translucent shade or light shade. I adore this freaking powder, you guys. I'm just gonna blend out any creasing that I might have with my Ultimate concealer brush. Okay, so I'm hoping that angle is okay because my camera just rudely decided to die. What I was in the middle of doing was just blending out my creases from my concealer before I go in with the powder. And then I'm gonna use this small tapered brush from e.l.f. to set my under eyes and just basically my concealer. I am putting some on my eyelids as well. I really like the pink version of this powder as well. I went through a phase where I was using that, but I switched back to this powder. So now I'm just gonna take the e.l.f. pointed powder brush. Looks like this. And I'm just gonna take some of that powder and just put it all over my face lightly, just like a little light dusting. So before I finish up the rest of my makeup, I am gonna go in with this e.l.f. brow lift and just put this on my brows. I have never tried this before, like ever. Looks like this. It's nice and clear. I'm gonna take a little spoolie that I have and I guess just try to put it on my brows. I don't have any product on them because I don't have a brow pencil from e.l.f. anymore. I'm just gonna take some and put it in my brows. I personally just prefer like a little eyebrow gel, just a quick little thing. Lay them down nicely. It's different than what I'm used to, I think. I'm just gonna take a little bit on this brow. I think I put too much on the other one, but that is okay. I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes off of camera and I'll be right back. Lashes are curled. Now I'm gonna go in with my favorite mascara, the e.l.f. Big Mood Waterproof Mascara. Mine is in the shade Black. I absolutely adore this mascara. It is so good. This is the wand. So right now I'm actually only into waterproof mascaras. Just feel like they last longer on my lashes. I just feel like it gives my lashes such good volume. Alright, mascara is on. This is such an affordable mascara also. I think it's like $8 at Walmart. This competes with my Essence waterproof false lash effect mascara as well, like my top two. Alright you guys, so we are almost done. Now we just have to do lips. So for lips, I actually have 2 lip liners that I've never tried before, and I have a lip product as well. So I'm gonna figure out which lip liner I think would work with this lip product, and I'll be right back. So I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Cream Glide Lip Liner in the shade Pinky Swear. The price is really nice. They're like $2. And I've never tried them. I have to get really close to this, so I'll be right back. I don't really like to overline my lips. This is extremely creamy, and I love the color for $2. Are you kidding me? Okay, so now I have the e.l.f. Pout Clout Lip Plumping Pen. I guess this is supposed to be like a lip balm and a lip product in one. I have mine in the shade Pinky Out. This looks really, really nice. I feel like it's gonna be super moisturizing. You have to like click it like this. It applies like a lipstick. Oh yeah, that is super nice. I also really like the color. It has like that minty kind of vibe that the lip oils have. This is my kind of makeup. I feel like I am always doing a makeup look like this, but that is super, super cute. I love my face right now, and it was super affordable. Last thing that we need to do is set our face. So I am setting my face with the e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. This is the same spray that I went in with previously for my primer. I love the spritzer on this. It doesn't feel like it's like kapow in your face. Okay, I don't think I have a product that I'm disappointed in. This foundation is so freaking pretty. Are you kidding me? I love my face. All right, you guys, so this is my makeup right now. This is what the foundation is looking like. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. I think my makeup turned out really, 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 really pretty. I'm obsessed. But anyway, I'm gonna check in with you guys tomorrow with the wear test on the foundation. All right, you guys, so it is the next day. I did do my makeup a little lighter than I did last night. I didn't put any like of the e.l.f. lip liner on, but I am wearing the Pout lip plumper thing. I really like the color. I think it's super pretty. And I'm wearing the foundation. I only applied it with a sponge. I found that's how I like it applied better. This is my skin. I think it looks super, super pretty. I will go ahead and check back in with you guys in a few hours. So this is my little check-in. I've had the foundation and my makeup on for about 3 hours now. I haven't had any touch-ups or anything, and I think the foundation still looks beautiful. I think my skin looks very dewy in my opinion. I like the way that it is applied better with the sponge versus the brush, but personal preference. I am going to mention though that it is rubbing off right here, which is where my glasses sit, which is pretty normal, so that's just a normal thing for me. But other than that, I think it looks pretty good. I will check back in with you guys in a few hours. All right, you guys, so this is my last check-in of the day. It is like midnight right now. I've had the makeup on for about 8 hours. I haven't done any touch-ups or anything. I've been outside in the heat. I think the foundation still looks really good. It is a little glowy and it's breaking apart like up here with my nose area, but that's pretty normal. Overall, I'd say I think it looks really, really good. I definitely recommend this foundation, especially for $8. I feel like you can pretty much get the finish you want depending on what you use. Like if you want more of a full coverage kind of vibe, use a brush. If you want more of a like less coverage, more dewy kind of look, use a sponge. Yeah, overall, I think it looks pretty good. It's a 10 for me. And I am gonna go ahead and close out this video here so I can go take this off and go to bed. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll go ahead and see you in my next one. Bye!